Hey, buddy. All right. Whew. All right. Oh, I'm gonna lose these. All right. Whew. All right. What's up? What's up, everybody? All right. Whew. Let's do these belts. I hope we got the right ones. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Get some fan action on. All right, guys. Did you guys have a good Father's Day? You guys can ask me about my Father's Day. Mark, did you ask me about my Father's Day?
I've had a chance to, but outside.
Oh, likely excuse. My Father's Day was good. Was yours good? Good. That's the best. I tell you, being a father and a mother has got to be the most important jobs, dude. What do you think, Mark?
I actually agree with you.
Yep. Fathers and mothers, man. Whew. Are the hardest jobs. Get some tunes on. Waka waka waka. That's what Fozzie Bear says. Oh, I got one of my dad's root beers here. That's the kids got those for me. It's called Dad's Root Beer. It's made just for dads, I guess. Whew. There we go, a little tunage on. All right, guys. Go ahead and see if we can get this, get these belts on here. I'd really like to get the serpentine belt set up for this. Oh, and we got the AC stuff we're gonna do. Anyways, so let me go ahead and get this set up. I'd like to get the belts done and the AC ports on this. Hopefully, this thing's gonna have some nice ice cold AC. Cause I'll tell you what, the inside AC thing rocks. It rocks so good. About burnt up the extension cord we had running it, man. Thing was rocking. If you guys haven't checked out the latest video I put up, it's pretty funny. It's promoting this light. Yeah, Mark looks good up there. I get to use it this weekend. Now, Johnny, we couldn't make it, dude. Tried really hard. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use it this weekend. I appreciate the compliments, guys. Yeah, I'm not trying to take this engine out, though, guys. Right now, I'm just trying to. We're just going to replace the V belts on it. Now, I'd like to get the serpentine belt kit for this. Unfortunately, it's like $1,700, but you get a new power steering pump, new alternator, new AC compressor. That being said, we're going to go ahead and just replace the oh, that's weird looking. We're going to replace that V belts right now. We're just going to replace those, and we're going to charge up. And when I say charge up, I mean like this: charge up. I feel like you got to say it like that. We're going to charge up this AC with some nice 134. Oh yeah, I'm going to get this all lubed up right now so everything will come apart nice. And I think it could be ready by this weekend. If not this weekend, definitely 4th of July weekend. I already told Mark and Casey, you guys better get ready, man. This thing gets done. Griff and family are taking like some 4-day weekends, man. And I need it, dude. I need a break. I worked really hard. Let's get this lubed up. All right, you guys got any questions for me? I think we got visitors stopping by today. You guys remember in Top Gun? He's like, are we expecting visitors? Remember that, Mark? Remember in Top Gun? He's like, are we expecting visitors when they got the bad guys attacking? Wow, man, this one belt's in really rough shape. What's that? That's the alternator belt. Thing's tired. Oh man. Get this, man. Let me see if I got another let me see if I got another PB blast. Guys, if you haven't seen the video I just posted this morning, I find it very entertaining. I was promoting the O light. It's the tactical light, goes on your rail. It's pretty sweet. I tried to have a lot of fun with it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I think it's pretty funny. And if you don't think it's funny, that's fine. I just try to do some lighthearted humor here, guys. Get this thing sprayed up. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Sandwich, we're gonna. Oh, good. Mark already got the caps off this. That's great. Now I am a little confused. I'm gonna put these on. I don't know. I've never done these before. I'll show you guys this in a second. Mark said he thinks you gotta kind of screw in these valves before you can evacuate it and stuff. And I guess that makes sense if it has R12 in it. Mark, once it's screwed in and like opened, we should be able to leave it in with the 134 conversion on there because it has a Schrader valve, right?
Those have a Schrader valve, but they take that out of the equation, so you close them back.
Yeah, but I would think.
I mean, you need Schrader valve to probably be okay, but
Yeah, I think.
Once you get the right charge in there, you can shut them back.
I'd like to just eliminate that whole setup, dude. I guess I'll do that when I get the 130 the serpentine belt kit. I hope. Do that with the we'll do that with the what's it called kit? The what? Well, I'm thinking that and the Holly kit. So just a matter of time, dude. Just a matter of time. I'm trying to see this. All right. All right, let's just do these one at a time. Well, I can't just do them one at a time because we got to go ahead and we can't just do these belts one at a time because we've got to go ahead because they all go on the crank. But let's go ahead and make sure we have everything. Well, let's go ahead and just start putting these things on and see what happens. Let's make it up as you go, right? What's up, Chelsea? Hey, Nick. Happy birthday, dude. Happy 10th birthday. I remember my 10th birthday. I had Ben Truitt. I don't remember the other kids, but I had Ben Truitt come over. I had a sleepover for my 10th birthday. That was great. So, happy birthday, dude. Moistly Muffins. All right, Moistly. Told you son happy birthday. Hope he has a great 10th birthday. And you as a dad, try to be the most badass dad you can be to him, all right? Because being a dad is important. That's one of the most important jobs out there, guys. And you know what? What sucks is that today, this society, this culture, they're trying to say, no, you don't need a dad at home. Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. You gotta have a dad at home. I'm trying to get a good look at this. Huh. Can't really tell what's going on when I'm looking at that. All right, guys, don't anybody tell you different, dude. Being a father is one of the most important jobs. Gosh, it's important. As I say, Genry Z1 said hi. Genry Z1. So loosening some stuff up so we can go ahead and get these belts on. We're getting this thing ready for road tripping, man. We're gonna be road tripping. Oh, got that one loose. I can't tell what. Man, let me get another flashlight. I can't tell what's going on here. Where's my flash? There it is. All right, what do we got here? That's a weird looking setup. I tell you what, dude. That's definitely a weird looking setup. Huh. Guys, I'm trying to figure out how that works. How does that work? Huh. Gosh, that's odd. Guys, I don't see a slaughter. Oh, wait. Nope, I got it. 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 Yay, I did it. I did it, Mark. I got one off. I got it. All right, let me go get my collection of belts and see what let me see what we have that's gonna fit. Oh, don't. All right, let me be right back. Hey guys, I see you all check out that video I did. Look, this is the O light, man. This thing bad. Boop, you see this little button here on the end? Boop, boop. Blind Mark with it. You like that, Mark? No. 1, 2, 3. Ah, nope. Stop. It's not empty. Or it is empty. But seriously, you should always treat a firearm that like it's real. So I shouldn't have did that. That's a bad example. I'm sorry. Don't give up on me. But this is the O-Light. It's awesome. So, all right, let's see what I have that's going to fit this thing because I couldn't seem to get a straight answer on the parts. What do these say here? Sacred Far, do you like this thing? It's called the Bad-Ashebago, man. My last name's Ash, so it's Bad-Ashebago. I was going to call it the Griffzilla, but my youngest son didn't really like that. So we came up with Bad-Ashebago, which I thought was pretty cool. What do we got here? Let's see if this is it. See if this is it. Is this it? That's way too big. That's not it. Put that one back. When I was looking up parts for this, I didn't see there wasn't really straightforward answers for the belts. You know, I'm thinking while I'm doing this, I should probably sit down because I like to relax some because I work so hard and get the swamp coolers blowing ice cold on me. How cold is it? Ice cold. Let me go grab my swamp cooler or my special chair. Oh, man, guys, I tell you what, man, I got to tell you about this. I had this customer. I went out of my way, and I say out of my way, like I bent over backwards trying to help this woman, try to save her some money. I didn't want to shotgun, her car with parts. She had AC problems. Like, okay, well, cool. Start with the simple stuff. Let's do an evac and recharge. Well, we saw that her Schrader valves were leaking. So, okay, cool. We do the evac, recharge, with new Schrader valves. So we do that. Everything seems fine. She's gone for a day, comes back, has a problem. We evacuate it, pull out the exact same amount we put in, and we go through it. Turns out she the Freon, the 134 in the system, looked terrible. So we had sold her a flush, and this system was clogged. He was like, we're trying to blow through. It was like, poof, it blew out, right? Anyways, it was a total of like $500. I say $500. That was the evac, recharge, new Schrader valves, a flush, and a receiver dryer, all for $500. I gave some of this stuff away. She did not appreciate it. It ticks me off. It's not right. What's up? Camera's rolling. You cool being on film?
How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good, bud.
Good. Thanks for coming by.
Absolutely, man. I hear you get your thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so guys, that's the kind of customers that I went ahead and checked it out. I was like, let me see if I'm being ridiculous here. So I asked Gemini. You know what Gemini said? I'm not just gonna make it up and tell you guys. Of course not, Griff. Of course you're right. I'll tell you what it actually said. As soon as I can figure out how to use this thing. And then we'll get back to figuring this thing out. Hey, Dustin, does if one of these belts fits one of these, dude? I'm looking for. Here's the original. See if one of these matches that. And if it doesn't, just put it back in the thing, please. No. Dang, that's not good. Trying to find this. This lady really ticked me off, man. I bent over backwards for her, and then she ended up going somewhere else. I gave some of this stuff away.
That's not gonna happen.
Man.
That was all of them except for that one. I didn't go that. That one's like.
Yeah, I tried this guy. All right, so dang it.
Trying to get an AC belt.
Well, no, I'm actually trying to. So I'm trying to do that one's for power steering, and
Okay.
let me see how much swivel room I have on, because if I have a lot, then I can bend it out even further, or I'll just take one of those down to the thing. So hey, look, so if you're cool with being on camera, this be great, because you can. I try to tell people all the time how, especially on here, guys. This is Dustin. I'll put a link to his channel. You guys can check it out. Do you have a YouTube channel or just the TikTok or stuff?
TikTok right now.
Okay. All right. So if you want, here you type a link. You type a link to it and put it on there. All right.
I don't know if I have it. Yeah, that's well. The link is what I sent you.
I'm trying to see where the. Why isn't? I'm trying to see why it's not. I had sent myself what Gemini said about this customer, and when I told Gemini, the AI, what happened with this customer. It said what it said was something like this. That's really frustrating. That customer has no idea how good of a deal you gave them, and she went somewhere else.
Yeah, I caught the beginning or the end of that when I came in about receiver dryer, AC work, something about $500 maybe.
Yeah, I did the flush, the evac recharge, the receiver dryer, new Schrader valves, and because I didn't want to shotgun it and just say, you need all this stuff. It's like, let's just do one thing. Let's start with this. Let's see what happens.
No, absolutely.
And she said, well, I don't want to have to keep coming back. It's like, do you want to spend $5,000 or do you want to fix what needs? Yeah, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah,
And then she went to work. So I called her. I was like, hey, this is Griffin. Just give me a call back when you can. Because I want to tell her, this kind of ticks me off. I gave you I think the receiver dryer, I think I gave her that at cost.
Yeah.
And just I didn't charge her any labor for it. And I think he called for like 2 or 2.3 hours.
Let's see, they're not, plus you've got to, evac and recharge.
I did it more than once too.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's all I charged her for was one time, a flush, straighter valves, and she got evac recharge. I did the flush twice. So I wanted to make sure I got everything out.
Well, yeah, especially if you got an internal failure of any kind.
Yeah, I just thought that was ridiculous. And I can't look for that right now, guys. I'm trying to get this thing gross. Sorry. So let me see how far I can push this out real quick and see. I'm gonna put it back on and see how far I can push it and see what else would fit. Dustin, my buddy Mark's up top.
Hey, Mark, how you doing up there? How you doing? Good, man, good. Better than some, worse than others, I would say.
Yeah. So if I was gonna,
Can you get enough draw on it?
well, so this one here I can get, and these belts are 20 years old, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
they don't do anything but break or fall apart.
well, I wanted to do this one's actually not in bad shape. I might not worry about this one. Now the alternator belt, I'm definitely worried about. So let me get that off. All right, so yeah, let's set this aside.
You gotta take 6 to get to the 1,
Yeah, I hate the way they do these old things, dude. All right, let me go ahead and hop up there. So Justin, tell me, tell me, just don't bullshit me. Just
I don't have time for that.
me neither. So
Yeah.
it's I'm trying. I started this shop because I think I told you I was tired of seeing people get ripped off and not treated right. And I was like,
both ways, right? Yeah.
yeah, I was like, I can do this better. And so I go to do it, and I see the problems on both sides.
Yeah.
So just like we were talking about yesterday,
Yeah.
the book time for the Toyota control arms. And so I know it's I know it's way high.
Work around. That's like a 1 in 30, 50 chance.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're not wrong. And same goes with like a Tacoma. They've got 22 hours to remove the rack and pinion.
Wow, really?
And then, or it's 6 hours because one of them says you got to pull the engine out.
Yeah,
Because they got an ear on the side of it that blocks your bolt to remove the rack.
right.
So by technicality, the engine's got to come out. But what you do is you move around that.
Well, you gotta get a little creative.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with like if you are at a dealer, that's dealer. Your customer's getting nailed to the wall at that time. So you like it.
Right.
I don't mind fudging on some. Sorry, fudging on
That's
some
all right.
things to make sure that the customer's happy. We can work towards keeping a good sale, doing quality work.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you don't want to cut yourself too deep. But,
Right.
but by the technicality, like you and I both know, I had everything cleared and done back together in a few hours. I was hustling. But the point behind that is it doesn't mean I should lose out because
No,
but I'm still
right.
trying to give the customer the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. So
Because I didn't design it, I didn't build it, I didn't sell
Right.
it. No, that was not my deal. I'm here to fix it.
right.
At the end of the day, unfortunately, that comes with a larger burden than we'd like to have.
It's
It can be a little head scratching when we got to talk to the customer about something like that. And at the end of the day, like she was had it at another shop and they couldn't do the job because when they looked up the time in the process, they thought, wow, that's a lot. But
that goes right along with you got technicians that don't know what they're doing, and you have service writers that were working at Chi-Chi's last week. They don't know what they're doing, and I've been saying I'm not legally allowed to ask you how old you are, but you've been doing it for 27 years, right?
me?
Yeah.
I'm 41.
Okay, so I'm 42.
Yeah, I've been wrenching for 22 years.
So the thing is that guys like me and you, they've been doing it forever. We're starting to get out of it because we're irritated and stuff. And you have guys coming in and they don't have someone good to teach them. If they don't have someone good to teach them, then you're gonna have all this crappy work getting done. You see what I'm saying? It's
No, I'm on this thing. I do a lot of. You see my posts here and there. So I'm on a school program. It's called SKOOL. You might have heard of it.
no, I haven't heard that.
It's-
So look, I'm not I live in a very small bubble.
No, that's healthy, dude. It's healthy to do that. So I'm on a platform where I'm trying to teach mindset about being a tech and DIY
Right.
guys, and teaching everybody that I can that your mindset's going to come before anything. You're going to need to have a proper.
That's right. If you don't have a good attitude, it's gonna suck.
You're screwed because you.
That's right.
Come to a job and you're like, I got to work on this damn RV. Oh my god.
That's right. If this came in, I'd be ticked. I'd be like, first it's my shop, so I say I'm not gonna work on it, but.
Well, you see what I'm saying? The idea behind it is like, okay, what are we doing to it? How are we doing it? Is it something we can work with, or am I going to kill myself for no reason and make 3 hours for a 10-hour day? And that's where you're like, okay, there's some times where you might lose out a little bit, but also being a seasoned technician, you can build your day properly if you have your setup and you know your workload. You can build your day around that to be beneficial to you, even if you have a few squirrels in the cage that you don't want to deal with, you know?
Yeah.
And that's where I've come to fruition with a lot of things. That one of my side goals lately is to build a community of technicians that are existing in the field to teach other people, to show them that these young guns are good, they're smart, but a lot of times these guys get in here with all these tools and this and that, and they just forget the basics. They forget to follow basic procedure. They forget to drain the transmission fluid and catch the amount of fluid when we're having a transmission problem. It's like, hello, like that's the number one thing you want to know is what fluid is in there, So it's some of the most basic things, but it's in today's world, it blows me away because when we were starting out doing our thing, we did not have the ability to go on and talk to AI or Grok.
No, we didn't have that. That's a nice luxury, isn't it? I'm listening. I just got to grab a tool, man. Hold on. I can't hear you. Hold on. Sorry,
We're still trying to make the best happen without sacrificing quality of work and customers. Because at the end of the day, sometimes I don't want to be the guy that says that you're going to have to pay this much to get your car fixed. And I know your car's only worth this much, but this is what it's going to take. Yeah, we have some options, but this is what we recommend. There's always enough recommendations come to cover your ass, my ass, everybody internal, and cover them too at the same time.
Right.
But when we come down to just like anything, so example, I did this Volvo XC90 engine. I just finished it up today, right?
Hold on. I'm not trying to cut you off. I just know I can't hear over here. Hey, Dustin, do you want I've got some carbonated water. Do you want some? Okay. I'm not going to give you one of my good ones because I'm almost out. I'll tell you the truth, man. There you go.
My buddy drinks those.
I love these, man. Hey, I like to say, you got to say it like this. Saratoga. I'm a little retarded, dude. So.
I think we got to stay in this long.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, one of my biggest things as I'm coming to the close of my years in this, as far as wrenching, I want to make sure I leave behind with other people what they can do to help themselves.
Right. Hold on, Mark. I'll get you a rag. Yep.
And again, this is this automotive industry. This stuff nowhere near perfect. But we're here to try to make shit happen and also create a legacy for like you are. You're trying to create a legacy for yourself that you're putting together a shop that does good work in a place where it's saturated with shops that do bad work. And I don't mean it to be negative, but that's
right. Yeah, and so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to change. It's an uphill battle. I'm trying to change the culture of automotive. I need a different angle. I'm trying to change the culture. It's unfortunately, like I was saying earlier, you have you got guys coming into this field that they let's say let's say they you got a 19-year-old kid and their dad died and gave them a whole set of tools like I have. Say they have all the tools and say they have no student loan debt, but they really want a wrench, and they come into a shop. If they don't have someone good to teach them, they're going to be screwed.
They're going to fall flat.
Yeah,
Sure.
and then they're going to be in debt more with the tool guy. So even if they didn't owe any money coming into it, they end up buying something they can't buy tools they can't afford, money they don't have to impress technicians they don't like.
Yep.
And then
the foundation of it, like you said.
That's right. You got it. And I say all the time on the show, I say, KISS, keep it simple, stupid.
That's what we were taught.
That's
keep it simple, stupid. Do not overthink it. It's a machine, so there's a pathway of diagnosis any way you look at it.
Well, yeah, and so the problem is that so many of these guys nowadays they get into this thinking everything's fast and furious, and they don't understand. Look, man, unfortunately, if you want to be the best, you're gonna have to get stuck with all the crap warranty jobs, changing oil and everything, paying attention to the guys that actually do know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunately, it seems like I'm saying this from experience with the guys that I've had. I don't know if I can get this from the bottom. The guys that I've had come in here, they're bad. The guys that are young and say they want to learn, they don't really want to learn. They want to do, well, where are we going to turbo this? Where are we going to chill out, dude?
No, there's not an expression of maintenance and understanding what it takes to actually make the walls stay standing, so to speak.
Yeah, hey, Dustin, hey, hand me the, where's the iPad at real quick? Let me see if there's any questions we got to answer real quick. I try to be a good host on here. I'm not, but I try to be. And then I get people calling me meth head all the time. That drives me nuts. I just kick them out now.
Oh.
Hello from Russia. Oh, Russia, I like it. There's a lot of stuff on here. There's a big block 440. Here, see if you can read some of those and answer them. If you don't know, just make it up. No, I just asked me. Dustin, one of the things that I've thought about doing is, as I've had so many guys come in here that act like or say they know what they're talking about, and they don't, is I thought about saying, you know what? I'm usually in here, killing myself, and to have guys, this happened before where I had guys just kind of like hokey pokeying around while I'm running around, you're trying to get everything done, and I thought that's not right, and oh man, I'm stuck. And so I thought, what I should do is I should go ahead and just say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and have these guys, anybody who wants to work here, audition, and we'll see how they do. You can try it out. You want to work here? All right, let's try it out. Let's see if you actually know what you're talking about. And I'm not saying I would, I'm stuck. Damn it. So like, as I film a lot of like stuff that I do, I thought about filming more stuff with, have a diag come in and saying, all right, Dustin's got this diag. All right, it's a, crank no starter. What do you think, Dustin? Well, I think this. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and do that. And so I've had, guys come in with, it'd be a simple problem, and they wouldn't want to be on camera for that. And I'm not trying to embarrass anybody, but I'm sick and tired of having guys come in and say they know what they're doing and they don't. And it's wasting my time and energy, because then I'm having to go behind them and diagnose and fix what they were supposed to have already done.
That's a problem, because I don't have that. And like me, I come to do job, make money. I'm not stressed out about it, and I like I said, where I've ever been, I've managed and done my own thing for the other time.
Anything on there I should know about?
Nothing crazy. Just wish happy birthday to a Nick, a request.
Oh yeah, I did that. Yeah.
There's a question.
What's it about?
Looks like more than 2 months ago.
What? Dustin, do you have kids or anything? You married?
I'm out here all by myself.
All by myself.
My kids are 20, 18, and 16. They live with their mother.
Dang, you started early, huh? You're like, oh yeah, I want to try this out. Let me get going.
That's right.
I think I got a better idea. I think one of the things I talk about on here is, when I say change the culture, I don't just mean the automotive industry. I just trying to make a, make a positive, difference where I can. And
The more we do it in any aspect we got, the more normalcy it becomes. That's huge.
well, I think there's so many. I could have swore it was a 15, 16 that I had. I'm really struggling with this. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not a bad idea. The you is where so the first I talked to you. I have to check my phone to see the to see uh the date. What was it? 6 months ago? What is it? Yeah. When was it?
Well, beginning of the year, so it's I've been at the time I was at EXO for just over a year, and I had when we went, just me and another guy, and we did record numbers for that shop. We set records almost every month. Um, Two guys doing 160K a month was pretty good.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
We did 410s. I didn't work 5 days a week for 5 years until I started this job, and that's fine. I don't mind it, but
Right.
the work-life balance was huge, and we were still making numbers and able to do what we did.
So that's what size was this?
But at the end of the day, like scheduling and having, like you said, having a good service center that's never succeed.
Yeah. There we go.
And like plotting against that, planning against that solution.
It's I'm trying to. I said I'm trying to change the culture. I'm trying to to build something, to build a team in an atmosphere where it's where I thought a while ago, man, I'd love to be able to go ahead and have guys do alternate 3-day weekends and stuff like that.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen some different stuff.
So it's but I gotta one of the things that sucks is this location sucks, man.
I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah, it's terrible. Now,
Shop though.
yeah, it's
really
nice. Yeah, thank you. It's but it's
You don't have any front.
yeah. So now, fortunately, on the plus side, everybody goes on goes to Google for reviews. You're looking at where to go. So finally, I finally got a fight on this. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the more and more I study that not only the industry, just but how we are as a culture, realizing that Google reviews are good. There's a lot of good and bad in that. But
Yeah.
a lot of people go off of like genuine front hand experience. And if they get to meet you or get to go into the shop or see your work or whatever, that's usually a pretty solid thing, and they should stick around. But with enough of these shops, killing themselves lately, it's an opening door for guys like you, to be able to take care of the people that aren't being taken care of, so to speak.
That's why, I'm starting to put I say the difference between me, here, everywhere else is that I say it's like going to the dealer, only you could talk to the technician. And so here's what I mean by that. One, you can actually talk to the technician.
Give you true responses.
Yeah, but it also means I'm not putting the cheapest thing from AutoZone on your car. So your AC compressor goes out and you got a Honda, let's get you a nice Denso compressor, not the Four Seasons or Duralast Special or yeah, Murray or and I understand there's a time and a place for that kind of stuff, but I wanted to do it different, and so I'm trying to. It's been very hard to go ahead and
I see it,
and
I see it with I was, like I said, I went through 15 guys in the year that I was over there at EXO.
right.
We had guys coming in, and I couldn't keep a day sometimes. Just like, wow, they show up late on their first day, not ready.
Yeah,
and then you're like asking them questions, and like, don't get me wrong, like I don't care, like you want to smoke weed or do anything, but I prefer not to be stoned at work and not to be doing your
yeah. I can't have it's
so it's hard. This industry is difficult for that.
it's I've been sitting on camera plenty of times. I got a kid that tunes in. He's like 15.
Yeah.
His name's Steve, and I was like, Steve, if he first said, hey, first tell me this, Dustin, do you think that this here, I don't see an adjustment anywhere, and so there's a bolt that goes in the back of this, and so I was gonna undo this bolt because it looks like this almost slides.
That's just a bolt slot. Yep, there's that.
But I didn't see like a thing
There's
to.
no tension.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just bolted there. There's probably a dowel or something that lines that up.
well, yeah. But I wonder if that loosens up, and then you just take a pry bar to go ahead and get the tension on it. So
You
I'm
probably
gonna,
do, yeah.
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and bust
Like
out.
that.
I see what that's one of the things you have.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you had some 22-year-old kid in here, they'd look at this and be like, "How do you take it off?"
Yeah, and not to say nothing. There's if you're in a shop aspect, it's hard to be in a learning aspect. And don't get me wrong, we always learn in the shop.
You got to have that attitude.
But you can't. I don't want to say this in a negative way. If someone's learning and then you have the ability to stop and show them what they're doing, that's fine. But if you got like another tech next to him that's trying to turn and burn, it's really difficult for him to be successful and make the other guy for success.
Dude, that's part of the problem I have is that.
I'm an assistant guy. I love to help other people.
Yeah, so do I. But that's what's killed me my entire career. And then I've had guys that, especially like when I was at the dealer, everybody liked me at first. Right. And so until I started like killing them on hours, and they were like, "Oh well, Griff, he's doing this wrong. He's doing they'd make something up because they were mad that I was busting my ass, and they're standing around bitching about who's getting the timing belt jobs, and stuff.
Well,
it's like,
you're gonna get it done right.
Yeah, that's right. You got to get. And so when you weren't hustling, if you were hustling, this is what I learned from a guy named Tim Perry. He was a body shop manager, and he's like this was at Cooney Honda up in Aurora. Okay. He said, Griff, when you're at the top and when you're the best, everybody's gonna be coming for you, and that's why all of these guys hate you. And it was that sucked.
It's a different atmosphere, but you gotta take care of you.
Yeah, but to your point about helping the the guy younger guy next to you, right now it's Mark's my buddy. He used to work for me here. He had a bit of a drinking problem, but now I'm trying to help him out. I let him stay upstairs, and he helps out during the week and give him a few bucks. The other guy that I have, he like last time I told you, I think I'm just gonna hire a guy that isn't as good as you are.
It kind of fills your needs, your gap.
Right, but I thought I was gonna do that, but instead it was Griff. I need Griff. Do you have this tool?
He created the gap.
He caused me with problems. So, and it really put a bad taste in my mouth because I was trying to invest in the guy, and I've decided now it's like the only people I'm investing in is my wife and kids because, and so I want. Here's what I'm at. It's the guy that I have right now. He's a good dude, and when I hired him, he's our age. He said, "Hey, look, I'm a." He said, "I'm not a diagnostic guy." So, okay, that's fine. So I can do that. The problem that I realized that just came up was he had. Hold on a second. Put these back. Yeah. Just so you know, I try to use metric stuff on all this old stuff, anyways. Dude. I like round numbers, dude. I don't like the fractions, dude. Hold on a sec. Oh, you know what? Oh, I got an idea. I love getting an idea. I'm going to make a tool here in a second. But so recently, I like this. I really like the guy. I get along with him good. Let me have a drink for a second. Dave, this is Dustin. Thinking about maybe having him come on here and work with me. So somebody was asking, this British dude named Dave.
Okay.
He used to bust my balls and stuff. He's over in the UK, man. The guy's in there giving me a hard time. He's kind of pissing me off. I was like, he was giving me a hard time. I was putting a, oh, the first, well, let me finish this thought first. I'm all over the place.
It's all right.
So the guy I have, he was, said, I'm not a diet guy. Okay, that's fine. So he was doing a, he had just done an engine. And I don't know about you, but I didn't like having to, when I got done with a big job, I was kind of looking forward to getting a brake job and some gravy work.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it helps out on the back and the neck and the sole.
So, yeah, so he had just got done doing an engine job, and I needed to do a cylinder head that smacked a valve. Customer did their own VVT actuator on a 2.4.
Okay.
He didn't put in the Woodruff key, and so when he didn't put it in, and he had the spacer in the wrong spot. So the crank, you'll appreciate this. Oh, I hope I didn't toss it. And the crank sprocket has a little pin on the back of it that slips right into the front of the, there it is. So it has a Honda 2.4.
Yeah.
It has a little pin here, a little nub sticks out, and there's a recessed area in the front of the crank that this sticks into. Then you have a washer in front of this, and then you have the Woodruff key and the, so he had left out, when I got the car, he had the spacer that goes in front of this. He had it on the outside, like where the crank bolt goes. And but this had walked forward and spun. I don't know where the pin went. It wasn't there. So the crank was just spinning.
Yeah.
And inside of this. So, anyways, so we had to do a head on it.
So.
He had just got done with the engine. So I said, okay, hey, you want me to go ahead and do that? So you can take a break?
Right.
Yeah, sure. Well, that sounds fine on the surface until you got, check engine light, not, misfire.
Stuff you can't really do.
That he can't do. And then I'm just like, oh, hold on. I got to do this. And it's not just that, dude. It's sometimes that guy. And then it's, this customer's upset. Got to talk to this customer. By the way, go ahead and get with the website guy on this. It's a million different things. And I need my stress level to go down some.
Yeah,
So
you need a sauna and a chill mode. Woo-saw, right?
Woo-saw. I like that.
No, it also it helps when you have quality people around you. Not saying he was quality, but as far as when you need it done, it should be doable.
Right.
And one thing that I've always been very well about is, they train us not to. In the college, they train us not to know everything, just know how to find it, and that became ever present nowadays. That it's so nice to look up, talk to your Chat GPT.
Oh, yeah.
Find out other ways, because at the end of the day, again, 10 years ago, this wasn't existent to us.
Oh, yeah. It's hold on a second. Oh. I'm trying to find the right size for the back. I feel kind of funny because I think I'm pretty good, yet I'm sitting here having to look for all these different tools right now because I don't know what to do on this one. So hold on, check this out. We're gonna make a tool. You know what time it is? Hey, everybody know what time? Tool time. That's what I was gonna do. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Check this out. All right, check this out. All right, so I'm thinking, wow, I can't. I need to keep. I've got a new SEO guy. I've been very happy with, but I need to be able to do the the jobs that are there. I don't want to turn anything away. So that's why I thought, okay, and you happened to call or text. I thought, okay, maybe God's telling me something. So that's why I'm talking to you, because I want to see if there's a path forward with. I need somebody that knows. I need like another version of me, but I don't need somebody that wants to come in and say, "Oh yeah, I'm running the show here." I'm like, well, that's not going to work.
I don't believe in that options.
I need a team player.
What I do believe in is getting shit done right and quality of work. Obviously, the way we get our work done, it may be a little different.
There we go. That's it.
Was it? Yep. It may be a little different in how we do it, but if we end up in the same result with a quality repair, that's how I try to teach anybody when I was, foreman and teaching was I want you to do the job how it makes you feel good, but I need you to follow the procedure.
Yeah, it needs to be right.
It needs to be right. And I'm not going to micromanage nobody. I'm not going to stand over your back. You need me to help you, I will help you, but don't put something together if you're unsure and don't get it double checked.
But the thing is that what drives me nuts is, the other day, this guy got me irritated. I tell everybody, hey, I expect you to go ahead and look at the procedure first. Because if you get done and something goes sideways,
that's going to be
and you could have avoided that, I'm going to be upset. And so the other day we had a Ford where you go to shift from park, and it would just jump right past reverse and neutral and jump into speaking of which, I gotta check something. Excuse me. Anyway, so sorry, it needs a shift cable, but the shift cable only does the same thing. Okay, so I went and looked at, okay, what's the procedure say about putting it in? Well, sure enough, it says, hey, put it here first, then put it here, then put it here, and
make adjustments according to where the
shift is. So I said, hey, do this. Well, I don't see how that's going to work. Well, I'm saying this is what it says. Let's try this first, and sure enough, that worked. So,
a good example of something like that, similar is I got a buddy. He owns his own shop in Michigan. He calls me and he's like, "Hey, I got an O2 TT Audi TT, and it's locking me out of second gear and this and that." And I'm like, "Well, the transmissions are notorious, like they eat dog teeth off the gears, but if you just put cables in it, there's a specific procedure you have to follow to set the tension on the cables, where it'll lock you out of first and second, because first and second is so close to reverse. The transmission thinks it's trying to go in one or the other, but not. So what you have to do is set the tension and relax everybody, like relax the front, relax the rear of the shift mechanisms, and set your tension, and it'll shift like butter." And he texts me later and he's like, "Yep, I should have followed procedure." And this is a 24-year master tech. There's nothing wrong with that, but it goes to even us. Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's why taking a peek at procedure, just because you've done it before, does not make it a wrong thing to do.
You don't think
things get updated? What's that?
These all look just too thin though.
Oh, on the backside?
Yeah. Well, it's just like I'm wondering. I was looking to see would that work, or it sucks, man. Because wait, all right. So this was power steering. Let me check and see if any.
I mean, it'll run a little deeper from the V.
You get your money's worth from an hour's work from him. Everybody here to know what AA stands for. Yeah. Hey, easy living. Talk like that some more. Pull the Billy Madison and say, "You're out." Remember dodgeball? Boom, you're out. I've worked way too hard to get here for somebody to call me a tweaker. Plus, look, I got all my teeth, and I got a whole shop. If I was a tweaker, I don't think I have my teeth or a shop. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and delete that comment. It drives me nuts, dude.
That's one thing that
I've worked way too hard to get here, dude.
No, I get you. Building your foundation like that you're gonna have all of that, because it like your gentleman told you, when you're at the top, you gotta have haters, or else then how would there be people below you? You know what I'm saying?
But it's, I had a guy say one time, "Hey, uh, unless you ain't great unless you get hate, or you don't get hate unless you're great," something like that.
No, I know what you mean there. And at the end of the day, just being you and focusing on doing the right thing and the good things, you're always gonna, somebody's gonna think you're one upping them, but you're really just trying to focus on the right way to do things.
Yeah, just try and do it. Just try and do it right, man. It's like, it's like somebody says that. I think I don't have to be on here doing this. I started this channel to help people out because I was pissed off one time when I went to go. I was looking for help one time on something. And there was like 4 or 5 videos on it. Not one of them had the part that you really needed to know.
Right.
And so that got me mad. And then when I really decided, I actually started doing it when I was going to do a radiator on a Land Rover Evoque. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And so the all data procedure was like, what do you call the like IKEA instructions? Like people like, hey, and they weren't good, but everybody's smiling. So I was like, man, I'm gonna do a video on this. I started doing it because I wanted to help people out.
Right.
So when somebody comes on and says, this guy's definitely tweaking, I don't even think I've seen that wound up this time, today. So it's like, man, you see nothing yet.
Each his own. Like, I've got a buddy that people ask if he's on something, but he's just naturally a speedy, all over the map kind of guy.
Yep, I get it.
And I'm like, listen, like, that's just human. You got to understand, not everybody's like anybody.
I've said that before on here. I'm like, man, look, my style's not for everybody, dude. If you don't like it, don't watch. I'm not making you stay on this channel. And what's been cool is some of these guys, like this guy, I think I just saw him on here. His name's Tyson James. He had thought I was a tweaker, and then he came back and said, "Man, I'm sorry, you're not." And I thought it was really cool. He came back and apologized about it.
Well, and it's easy to tell somebody anything behind the keyboard or something.
Oh yeah, be a keyboard warrior. Yeah, it drives me nuts, man.
Wrong. Like, I'm all for taking the time to respond and stuff. If someone's taking the time to degrade you know that their personal situation's a little off, and they just need help.
Yeah, it's
that's if someone's reaching out to somebody else to say negative things about them, it's unfortunate because most of the time those people are the ones that just need a hug and a sit down and
hugs, not drugs.
Yeah.
How would you say your kids are? 18 and 20?
My oldest daughter is 20 and is 17, and then my youngest 16.
All right, so hold on, say him. So how old?
16, 17, and 20.
Oh, you got 3. Okay. 3 girls. It's like Last Man Standing, dude. Like TV show. I've been trying to get Tim Allen to come on my show.
Yeah.
But I say try to get on. I don't have any way to contact him. I just put that out there. I just hope that maybe one day somebody, maybe he'll see it and be like, oh, and he'll see the Binford sign hanging up and be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go check that guy out. So, so Dustin, I need to, it's as I think me and you are trying to do the same thing in this industry. There we go. It's my concern is, gosh, that's seen better days. I want to be able to make sure that I can keep you busy, and so I'm looking for somebody that I don't expect anybody to work for free, but I'm looking for somebody that sees what I'm doing here and says, I don't want somebody that's just looking for a paycheck. I want somebody that wants to be part of something and try to change things.
I go to Land Rover. They offer me tons of money to go there. Like, you guys got to be serious, right? Like, literally over 10 grand sign on a car, got $300 a month. Like, you guys are desperate. John or Josh over there is a manager.
Right.
Good people, great people. They're trying to get checks just like anybody else. But the thing is they're doing it the wrong way. They're going to throw money at somebody hoping that they move in there, but not trying to find the right guy.
So what I've been saying on here is, no, that seems fatter. That's not as deep as that, though.
Yeah, it's gonna run shallower, but
is that almost? No, that's way bigger. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna get that mixed up.
But that's the thing is like there's hundreds and hundreds of options for guys of our caliber. It's finding what we want to do with it, how we're gonna apply it to lighting.
Well, so I think that'll work.
That shit looks good. Depending on your adjustments over there.
So one of the things, let me make sure this isn't going to die. One of the things that there's a couple things I want to say. Why'd that move? I tripped over a number of videos recently of guys our age that are saying, "Hey, this is why I got out," and so as I said earlier, there's a problem where you're not gonna have guys that can that actually know what they're doing, and so you're gonna have guys that that they hire that they're just gonna do the best they can to hack their way through it, and they're gonna hack their way through it. So you're hoping they can get down. The customer's waiting, and they're trying to beat book time. They're gonna do my teach the right way through it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get like trying to get through it. The they're this place like Denver, they're all from gangs. They like Caribbean off the just a lot of days here to be people and people that see your diagnostics that's there something like what's yeah. Now the jobs are pretty cool. What it was it was basically being the go between the technicians and the engineers. So I'm thinking, let me on hey, this is why how you guys can do this better. Right. But I had a kid tune in the other day. I'm going to this. No, I don't believe it. So I don't believe you. I don't believe me either, man. But this kid tuned in, and at first he said, yeah, I want to get this job when I get old enough. How old are you? He said, it's like 15. Oh. I said, dude, listen. I said, so you want to rent? He said, yeah. And I told him, I said, look, I love no, I yes, right. I think a lot of pride is, and if I would stayed at Volvo or something, I wouldn't need to buy all of these other tools, do all sort of stuff. Right. But I know that fix. And that's beautiful. Yeah, it actually a lot of time there. But at the same time, it's I'd say you don't get to be the best by needing more on time and not taking real complicated. And it's what I mean by that is, I always stay late. And I'm not telling people that they should stay late, but I always stay late. And then, when I got home, and this is before ChatGPT, I'm sitting there looking it up. It's like, I know the answer. A flat rate, I had to get paid. And so I need to know the answer. And so I don't know why guys are going to this field now. If you don't know you're going to have somebody good to teach you, you're going to come in. A lot of guys are going to come in with Intellipex or UTI or whatever. Instead, they're to have a tool bet, and then they're trying to. How do I do this? Try to be
understand the money, not the actual quality of prayer God.
Yeah, the whole thing is that they're not going to be making much money if they don't know how to do it right. You think, wow, if they would just went ahead and bought a Fluke 87 meter and went ahead and studied under some journeyman electrician for 4 years, wow, the most expensive tool they got to buy is a $400 Fluke and a nice ladder. Next thing you know, you're making 130 grand a year by the age, 31,
Right.
Or less. It's AC, it's AC and DC current. It's not, new cars, new CAN network,
Bus multiplex.
all this, yeah, and it's people don't get how hard this industry is, and then as well as I do, especially at the dealer, as soon as you start nailing book time and warranty jobs, they cut the warranty time.
They figure out a way.
And they screw the technician. And it's like, why would you want to go into this field then? And that's the problem. That's what I'm thinking. I'm almost done. That's what I'm trying to change the culture. And if they sort paying the technicians appropriately, at the same time, the technicians They need to be stepping it up and trying to do the job the best they can do it. And then the employers are going to say, oh, well, you got to pay these guys. If you don't, they'll go somewhere else. And unfortunately, they're going to have all these kids under their thumbs. Just telling me you. See ya. We're done, dude.
Well, and it sucks. And that's a sad truth. It's like that's all I can say. That's good. So for example, the Volvo, unfortunately, the reason why I'm working on it had to put an engine in it because it meant I don't will leak a misfire.
So what year is it? I know.
So 5X, like,
05?
yeah.
5-cylinder?
So it's so pretty much-
I love them.
it's a great.
Volvo care modification. I think those are great cars.
They take care of it forever.
Oh, yeah.
But so they had it over at another Volvo dealer here in town.
Pinkus. Pinkus.
Say that's right. But
Pinkus. Let's look at her. Here, it reminds me of, remember that show Boy Meets World?
Yeah.
And there was that kid, they call him like Pinkus or something. This little blonde haired kid.
I think I remember it.
Yeah, that's what I think of when I hear that.
So the blonde haired kid worked on this car, and and anyway, one of the guys was power washing and trying to find clean it off to find a leak. Well, in the process of doing it, somehow jumped time.
Whoa.
I've never seen nothing like that in life, right?
In the process, somehow, so hold on. Wait. Bear with.
Yeah.
I'm not making fun. I really want to understand. So they came in for oil.
Oil leak and a misfire.
Okay, but then somehow it jumped time while it was press process. So you clean out so you can see the thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so follow me again.
All
right.
Nice.
All right. So we take the timing cover off, and Volvo. So
Yeah, it's just those couple torques up top.
Yeah.
Top it off. Yeah.
those cam gears right there, they're adjustable, right?
But
you got a center bolt, but you have the exterior forward.
give me. Oh, I'm gonna listen to you before I say it.
But no, so we got in there and we're missing 3 of those.
You're missing those torques that hook down that adjustable gear.
Yeah, and they were all loose. And it looked like the cam was 180 out. Wow. So now it won't run at this point. And the belt was so loose and greasy. I'm thinking as it was running, or as he was started cranking, it caused that front cam to pull forward, the rear cam to get the slack of that belt. They slip with that way of the belt gear, right? And that's the only thing. So they drove in there running, and when I went over to check it, I was like, yeah, that cam is 180 out. And he's like, so what do I do? And I said, well, you really need to verify that, your cam gear has been placed on there properly. I didn't know at the time it could be on there improperly or not. And also, it's an interference engine. So,
Oh yeah.
if you did start it or crank it over, you probably need to look in the cylinder and make sure there's no smiley marks on the piston. So sure enough, got all the valves and all that. So
Wait, smack the valve?
oh yeah, it been just enough to where looking in with a bore scope, right? You could only see the seats barely open, like with the close, so to speak. Barely see it, but when you shine the light down the intake side, it showed itself a lot more. Okay. So all right, toasted the engine. And then I get this engine, it's 27 hours later. Yeah. And he tells me, well, this engine ran, all right, before I pulled it. No knocking, no nothing.
See, wait, hold on. Did like the engine you're going to put in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is one of our shop manager. He's a 20-year-old kid, but it's his dad's shop, so get on the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Well, I start this engine up today.
Right.
It knocks harder than anyone trying to get out of a wooden box, so to speak.
Like the tool box in a hook.
Yeah, and so now we're already liable for this engine because it was broken down, right? Now,
Well, wait.
Good.
Can you guys hear me?
But now we've got another engine that we have
Today
today.
you got correct.
So what?
Do you went drop that bomb?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't break it. So some of those things I do when I'm like 05 Highland thing. How would you do that?
Well, that came over. They don't probably matter about most of them are. But I still,
I'm not in this joke. It comes up a lot.
but it comes out the bottom. But I still,
I feel one things on the top.
you got.
I didn't know it better.
Symbol the time.
It was bad, dude. I don't remember.
So these are the times where somebody definitely called me a trainer. In a hurry, trying to get the doing the job for my buddy. Just our service manager. So yeah, we really want to pick up Tom. Hey, so that's something I really try personally to do. Like I know that's fun. They're not. I messed up. So, anyways, I got the 3-3 and I got the top and bottom, bolts the bottom of the backwards and put a hole in the oil pump. Put a hole in the pump right behind the oil pump. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah. So anyway, so they're like, what do you think about? Well, I said, I do a good job for you guys. Didn't say, let's tell you what, you guys get at the end of the lake for free. And so I don't know why. Like that's why I put down the house.
You can do it.
I
Clearly.
did do it.
No, I see.
It wasn't right. It wasn't the right way to do it.
You were
It is
arguing.
doable.
You were arguing with it.
That's
right. No, I get it.
So what do you got next? So now you guys got to go ahead.
So what they're going to do, since it's kind of internal, as far as
Are
not
they
the family.
paying you for it?
Oh no.
Okay.
Like, as soon as I started, I walked right up front. I said, I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
Said, no, we pulled it out of the junkyard. I was told.
Wait,
before
hold on, wait. You didn't actually go to the junkyard for it, did you? Did somebody at your shop do that?
That's the person and system. I don't know.
So you guys didn't just have like LKQ deliver one?
No, because it would have been better to do that. But since
Would have been
it
better.
was in house and they
But then you get a warranty on it right away.
we got a 30-day with this one, but then it's
Yeah, but do you guys actually? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you guys actually? Did somebody from that's part of your shop actually go to the junkyard and pull an engine and then bring it?
it's sent in out of my next night. I had to, because everything that I took off of it was cut, severed, and the dude that did it,
But somebody that's actually under God's people, like me.
it's actually me.
That's okay.
Well,
I don't know anything.
It's because those I did, you can be way more productive and all the stuff.
You guys just got the LKQ, man. You can go.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have this problem. So our repair now, since we're this deep into it, he's yanking the bottom end off, gonna do some mains. And
Yeah. You gotta go.
no, I was just looking. I did have to do a diagonal oil service at my house, but she forgot her wallet. Can't show up. She's supposed to pick up oil. So.
I do appreciate something.
No, I appreciate having the opportunity because it's like we've been talking. It's in the time where if I'm going to continue this industry in a working form and not being like a consultant that does what you're wanting to do for the industry, yeah, I would love to travel and help shops digress, get better things.
That I can't believe you said that because I'm hoping that I may be able to stop doing well enough. And my parents like, yeah, we're gonna go out, out of town for a week. And I'm doing a YouTube live thing. Somebody says, hey, I'm in this area. It happens to be like an hour away. All right, cool. I'm actually gonna show up.
Yeah.
And help you.
Yeah.
I think that's so uncommon.
It's very, very different. I mean, there's a few people, maybe if they're doing it.
I've heard about one guy does it, I think in the Florida area. But I'm saying if I was traveling just across the nation,
right.
And I was like, yeah, they pull up in the great call. Well, I was getting called Griffzilla, but my youngest son, it's like, Dad, sounds like you all got to do. I'm like, well, I am the one doing it. He said, well, we help. So, came up with last name Ash. My family called it Bad-Ashebago. That's cool. I thought it was pretty good. That's thinking, yeah, so I pulled in the Bad-Ashebago. I put my cape on, dude.
Oh yeah.
Don't storm out. But yeah, wow.
Yeah. The vision's real though.
But you see, I think that can happen. Show up at a place, show up at a shop, say, we're struggling with this. What's he gonna say is like, okay, well, let me just hang out for a day, see how you do. And you see how people, if they're X on how they're help, if you're not personally want to help people, if you don't want to help people, They can tell if you want to help.
Yeah,
That's why I hired Casey. That's what I wanted to do is tell my business.
that's where the mental game comes in, mental health and the happiness. You're not gonna be happy every day, but being able to be happy and focus on the goals, not being completely wasteful of one's time and your own time. That's key.
Yeah, it's um I got if this was powers, this would seem okay. This okay. Dang it.
But yeah, I will let you focus if you want to chat with me. Yeah, update on some things and
Yeah, I think we need to get one more WSB.
don't want
Let's try some.
definitely I again appreciate you.
And
Don't stress out too much about it. Well, if you have any questions, when we get together, if you want to sit down and have a dinner or something and like really digress, that's fine too. But ultimately, it's about making the right choice for you and not the right choice for you. So
it's wants to do this and that's that's why I hired Casey.
Yeah.
She
I talked to her briefly. She's a really intuitive human. She asked me a lot of good questions and didn't feel like I was getting interviewed off a checkable system.
and I hired her. I was having 4 months.
Yeah.
And it's gonna emergency gaming. She told me like second told me I really like what you're trying to do. I want to be a part, that's what I want. I don't want somebody just like I need to go for like just many hours and what's my I understand the other people. I get it.
You're here for a living, don't get me wrong, but we're also not shouldn't. You can't go after the funds if you can't make it happen. Well, you need to be quality in front and back. It's all going to be process.
Absolutely. All right, I'll
Yeah, no stress, man.
I don't mean I don't so I'm like yeah, these guys are like, oh, he's
Yeah, but I'm not venturing out to jump ship on anything on anybody that's not going to be worth my time. I like the company I'm at. I just can't proceed with things looking at the plans because our plans we have this, and so far they're not fulfilling needs. I need to have like issues like with this scenario, a couple things like that.
oh, yeah, that seems I would be curious.
It's just a few things that are getting to a point where we're not growing, and you need to grow.
Yeah, it's so basically already answered. But are you running from something or are you running to something?
I don't think it is.
Right. So that you already answered. You said no one's great what's you want. Running to I want to see something better. I'm not like what? Oh no, you don't see the test.
No, I don't. I've been doing this too long to really waste any that way. And toolboxes have wheels, but I like to roll them around a shop and not out of a shop all the time.
Let me ask that. What do you have for tools?
Good. Your Alltel scan tool. I mean, I can manage most everything with what I have, with the exception of specialty tools. Yeah, like I don't have my weld anymore. I sold it last year.
Okay, I'm not worried about that, dude.
You talk about hand tools, like tools. I got probably like at least 50 of tools at the shop. I probably have another 15K of all shit.
I mean, you have like Snap-on toolbox. You have a great special.
I have Macbo and Snap-on. Well, I do have a US General specialty body, like square body, like like you said, right. But I bought my Maxo boxes over 16 years ago. Okay. So they've done made millions of dollars. Right. Okay. But it's those things where the only things I ever need, I always will buy, and I have no tool debt right now, except for a couple things here and there. You're like, oh shit, I need that, I need this. But my debt right now is just my monthly, and then I'm studying to do more in life with people and a little bit of side hustle with real estate and the school stuff, right? But it's one of those things where I need to make sure I take care of myself and learn something extra and also pass it income with good income. Yeah. So knowledge is power, and also being aware of all about who you are is key. Right. That's one thing I've done well is trying to know who I am, what I am, and what I'm about. Right. So I'm not struggling to meet someone else's needs. I meet mine. Then I can meet things.
I can't say it's no. I want, I need, I want to like team work where it's like they're like they're playing team same thing. Yeah. Number two, help train people, help other people. You know, help the customer. That's what I've been kind of leaning on real hard. And here where I'm currently at, it's a physical impossibility because you've got me and the tech that are great team members, we help each other out, we work together very well. Then you've got this guy over here that comes in once in a while and wants to, I wouldn't say micromanage, but micromanage, you know, he wants to come in and say, well, that's not how it does it. I don't believe that labor time's right. I don't believe this. I know I can do it this time. Like, listen, whoa, back up, pump the brakes. Oh, who is that guy? That guy is the owner, and he come up a little different. He was born and raised in another country. I understand, but it is 2026. We are doing things differently now. Right. We're trying to make things better. We're not living in 1987 anymore. No, we're not. So that's the things that it's like one of the things. I respect the non-movement of what he's doing. It's his baby. Yeah. But that's not my baby. So I'm not gonna act like it's not. Yeah. Now, if it's something like talking, have a conversation, like let's do this as a team, we want to work together. That's the whole point of doing this. If I want to be independent, I would not. I wouldn't do it. All right. Let's chat some more. Thank you, kid. Yep. Thank you. And enjoy your evening. Well, I'll see you later. Where's the other guy? You floating around? I ain't around. I smoke a cigarette. I'll see you later, dude. Hey, wait. Hey, cheers. Oh, no. Well, hey, if I drink whiskey, I'll have a cigar. I don't take breaks during the day. I'm a cigarette. Okay, that's what I want to know. Yeah, no. All right, cool. All right, see you, dude. Thanks. Sure. Let's see if we can get this belt. One of those. You guys gonna follow me over here? No. So I'm not following right now. Follow me over here. Oh. Got the big block 440. You guys heard me out? I thought it was working like that, girl. No, I didn't change the alternator, guys. Is that working? I'm gonna order this belt though. And I'll probably put this back on, charge this AC up for right now, and order my big bag. Oh, I'm just talking to this guy, Dustin. He seems pretty cool. I think he may be a good fit for us here. He's player. Okay. Oh, well. Hey, why do you think my car- Yeah. Oh, okay. Been working at the night. belt this. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one back on. I'm gonna turn on the new ports, charge it up, and there you go. All right, good deal. Very good outfit. We're gonna see if we can. So you guys got to bring our friend to the Good guy. Go. Hey. Okay, I think that's right. That. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. You guys hear me okay? Good. Sorry. I'm really excited to see if it's so. So this went here. Okay. I think that's gonna work. All right, cool. Apply this, tie down. Get in there. All right, let's go. All right, man. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out the video I put up this morning, check it out. It's pretty funny. Let me grab my iPad. Look at that. This. All right. Citrus might get down. Now I thought I would hear myself a second ago. So. Hey, Griff, can you hear me? Oh yeah, I can hear you. This must be working. Let me go ahead and put this on the charger. Put this on the charger. Huh. Trying to look at some of these. Anybody want to fill me in on these chats here?
only works when I'm staying by my phone, huh? Really? It's supposed to have like a thousand. I thought it was 1,000 feet. Now, guys, I want to try that out. So look, I'm gonna go walk way over here. Let's see. Oh, follow me over here. Me over there by my street with the dirt bike, all right? If I can hear myself, all right? Hey, guys, you're right. Doesn't work. Huh. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. All right. I just tried to unplug it and plug it back in. We'll see if it makes a difference. Let's go ahead and put this in. All right, you guys got any questions? Tyson, do you have kids, Tyson? See if you had a good Father's Day. I don't know why somebody, Dave, why are you saying I'm crazy, dude? I don't think I'm that crazy. A little out there, a little different. A little different. So I got this belt ordered. Let's charge. In fact, you know what? Tell you what, while I'm putting the belt on, let's charge up the AC. Let me go grab the things for that. All right. All right, let's put this on here. And then I'm going to need to look at I'm probably going to need to watch a YouTube video real quick, guys. So check this out real quick. Now, I don't know. I haven't done these before, but I believe these need to be opened. There's one on the back side here. I'm going to put an adapter on here so we can charge this with 134. But I believe these need to be opened first. Oh, thanks, Tyson. I appreciate that. And so I believe those need to be opened first. I'm going to go ahead and check and see what what the rule is on that. So we'll find out here in a second. If one of you guys know, you could tell me. I'm going to go ahead and where's this at? Here we go. Let me go ahead and what'd that say? The old school one takes I know R12. This is a 440. This is a big block Dodge. So let me go ahead and check something. I'm gonna ask a little chat GPT here. That's right. We're gonna put 134 in it, dude. I'm gonna show everybody else how to do it. So hold on. Do I need to open these valves to charge this? Or to pull the evac and then charge it? Question mark. I'm converting it to 134. Just never seen these stems before. You take a picture of that. I've never seen that before. And I've done plenty of conversions, but I've never seen that before. So, get a little picture. Let me point at it here. There we go. Yeah, I'll show you guys little adapter things I got. So, come on. Let's go. Come on. All right. Let's get the belt on. And I'm super excited to see how the AC works in this thing. So I've been checking out the what's it called? To put a serpentine belt kit on here. It uses 2 serpentine belts, but the kit is about $1,700, guys. And for $1,700 you get a new power steering pump, alternator, and power steering pump, alternator, and AC compressor. So not sure I want to do that yet. It's a little bit more money than I can spend. Actually, it's a lot of bit more money I can spend. Dave, did you see the? I thought you were here. Did you see the double-din stereo I put in that Suburban? Let me know, dude. It turned out so sweet. If you didn't see it, I might run out there and show it to you real quick. All I got to do on that thing is put a. I got to put a clock spring in it. Man, come on. I got to put a clock spring in it, and I think that's it. And then I'll get it sold. But it turned out so nice, man. I'm hoping I get some time to go ahead and put the video together to show people how they can do the double din in the old body style Suburban. I guess it would actually, it actually worked for the, the new body style as well. Gosh, it looks so good. I'm really pleased with how that turned out. But I remember, Dave, that was a video I was, live stream I was doing, and you were like, "This guy struggles with everything." Kind of ticked me off. And I just think that turned out really nice. All right. All right, let's put this here. There we go. And what are we stuck on? Let me see what's going on down here. Oh, my light's dying. Okay. Guys, we didn't get to take this out Father's Day weekend, but we are super close to being able to take this out 4th of July weekend. Let me check my... Oh, I meant to plug this in. Dang it. Huh. So do I not need to do anything with those stems? Oh, hey, thanks, Dave. I appreciate the compliment on that. Yeah, I tell you what, I am going to get AAA for this. Oh, dang it, I get in the light. Crap. Oh, I like this song. Blow my fuse. Griff's got nothing to lose. Blow my fuse. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, no. Man. Guys, I'm almost out of Saratoga. Love Saratoga. Whew. All right. Whew. Let's go ahead and right up with those service ports. Bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling the vacuum. Then I'm going to tighten up these lines. Where did I put that? I'll be right back. Whoop. Got it. So check this out. Let me wheel this in here because this is going to be a good little short here. Will, how are you doing, dude? All right, guys, check it out. A little zoom in action here. Check it out. Whoop, whoop. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put our conversion stuff on here. This has R12. We're going to convert this bad boy, and we're not going to spend a bunch of money either. I believe this is the height. I believe. Let me see. So, spit in here, lube it up a little bit. Oh, this. Let me see if this will get on here. Will this? Come on, come on. Give me a Yahtzee. Give me a Yahtzee. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's it. That's it. You see something? Hold on. All right, so put these on here. Point that way. Boop. Spit in there a little bit. All right, screw this bad boy on here. Hold on, guys. I'll try to look at some comments here in a minute. Okay. All right, guys. So inside here, it was just a hole in here, okay? So I believe that we screw these, we're gonna get pressure on our gauges, all right? Hold on a sec, guys. I gotta get in here. So let's back up. All right, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna go ahead and boop, take our 134 gauges. And tighten this down. So guys, remember man, I don't like some of this older stuff, man. It's like, I hate when people say nowadays, they're like, man, being a mechanic now is hard. You got all that computer stuff. It makes it easier. It's gonna be harder. So check this out. We put on our adapters. Now we're gonna go ahead and hook up our gauges kind of like normal. I just pretend it's like normal. We're gonna pretend. Put that on here. Low side. Let's hook that on. Wait. There, I got it backwards. That's right. ChatGPT told me high side was on the left, but hold on. This here is going right to the condenser. This is going to be the high side. Man, it ticks me off. Now I'm going to yell at ChatGPT. Let me yell at ChatGPT real quick. You told me that the left side was the low side. Oh, wait. High side. But that can't be right because the right side is the one going straight to the condenser. Exclamation point. Now I've got it hooked up backwards. I knew I was smarter than AI. You know what it says? It says, fair enough, Griff. You caught me. It's my fault. I should have looked closer at it. Dang it. All right, so guys, let me reverse this. And then yeah, I know right side is the. That's why you guys can't always trust AI. But you know that's part of the problem. This younger generation, they trust AI for everything. AI or Google, and then they're like, "Oh, let's get the parts on Amazon. It's the same part as, that's got AutoZone, right?" Yeah, right. All right, so let me show you guys this. This is kind of important. Check this out. Look, when you come in here, so guys, look. When you look at this, when you take a mirror and you look in here, it's just a hole, man. There's no Schrader valve. Same thing with this guy here. You look in here, it's just a hole. This here is what actually controls letting the pressure out. Since that's the case, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our adapters on. Then we're going to bust these open with our gauges attached. All right. So, Mark, hey, come here for a sec, Mark. So, got to lube it up a little bit. Spit in there. So, Mark, yeah, when I look in these here, it's just a hole, okay?
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so this here.
It's been a while since I've done you.
Right, I'm saying, so you're right that that's the lower side. So, when I open that, I should be able, I would think I shouldn't I be able to go ahead and just leave that open after
Schrader valve,
after I have this Schrader valve on here, because this isn't going to allow it to get out. So lube this up. That's how you lube it up. And then I'm going to hook my gauges on there, and then when I turn, I shouldn't have to tighten that down again because I got that Schrader valve there to.
It's been a while.
Right, no, I was just making sure I was thinking about it right. So that's all. ChatGPT told me this was the low side, and I put it on. I looked at it. I was like, that's not the low side. It's going right to the condenser, man. I really want to see if it's going to work.
Yeah.
All right, there's that. Get in there. Jerk. You little jerk. All right. I like that guy I was talking to. I think he might be a good fit. He knows what he's doing. He's got 3 kids. He's a year younger than I am, dude. His kids are like 17, 18, 19, or 16, 17, 18, something like that. I was like, and he started early. All right. All right. Boop. Now, let's try it out. Come here, guys. Look, only got 12 viewers now. They don't care about learning good stuff like this. Like, here we go. Go ahead. Boop. Say do a conversion, man. Don't let somebody tell you it costs all this money. You got to change the compressor, change the receiver driver, change the... No, you don't. You don't got to do any of that stuff. Son. So we're going to put our gauges on here. I got to go here in just a minute, but I want to... I'm going to have the kids get all these pine needles out of here. All right. Now, all right. Boop. Now, we got our things on here. Now, let's go ahead. Let's loosen these up and see what kind of reading we get here. Hook that there. Let's grab this and... Man, I wonder if those sockets I have would fit on here.
Caps.
Yeah. Man. What is that, a quarter wrench? All right, guys. So we've got our gauges on. All right, we got our gauges on. Boop. Now we got to open up these little ports. Little ports. Man. That's not right. Something's not right. Will that work? Nope, that's not right either. Kind of a bummer. I was hoping it was going to work easy. I'm assuming it's got to loosen, you know? Wow. Well, I thought we were going to loosen it up. Huh. Well, I guess we'll play some PBB Laster in there. The Master Blaster, Pasture Blaster. Oh, we got to take off the thing on the inside, huh? Nice job, Wilhelm, with the valuable tools. All right, so got a little bit of a problem here. I'm trying to go ahead and loosen that up, and it's well, it's not really participating. And I'm going to ask the all-knowing Chat GPT, which steered me in the wrong direction earlier. That's great. I tried to loosen this, and it's not wanting to loosen or tighten. Guys, I'll say I'm trying to make sure I'm doing this right, because I don't really do these every day. Hmm. Huh. I've got zero pressure on my gauges. period. Remember, when I looked in the hole, there was nothing. And I'm pretty confident from what Mark was saying that that thing has to be loosened to actually see pressure. I'm gonna try to loosen them on the inside. Oh man. It's only going to show residual charge if I could loosen it up and pressure could come out. Huh. All right, I got an idea. Let me try something. All right, guys, check this out. These here are great. I usually use these for taps when I need to, if I'm tapping something, instead of using like a crescent wrench on it to turn the tap, use these kind of sockets. I'm going to see if this will grab on it. If it will, then maybe. Oh, it's going to grab. Oh, it looks like it grabbed. Let me see. All right. All right, cool. It looks like that'll grab. I'm going to try this, see if I can get it to turn. Ah, crap. Give me that. Trying to steal my socket. Nobody gonna steal my socket. Oh, no. All right, let's try this out. All right, so I'm gonna try this, see if I can loosen this up. Come on. Huh, that didn't feel right. Dang it. Something's not right, guys. Let me get a little extension. We're trying to go, man, I just need the low side to open up so I can go ahead and charge this thing up, man. Man, I can't, man, I don't know if it's actually moving or not. I don't think it is. I think it might be stripping this. I'm gonna mark this so I can see if it's actually turning. Let's see. And all right, give it a little markage. See if I can get this thing to turn. Come on. I can't even get a bite on it now. Wow. So, guys, I'm trying to go ahead and get this thing to bite. We're trying to go ahead and charge this up. Well, first we got to pull a vacuum on it. And See if that doesn't look like it moved much. And this doesn't have your standard style, Schrader valves and charge ports because it's R12. And even with the adapters, it's not moving. So we'll go ahead and start. We'll try to suck it down, but I don't believe it's moving at all. And so I'm not sure what we're gonna do to. I'm thinking out loud right now. I wonder what we could do in order to, maybe if we just replace just the low side hose here, that may work to go ahead and then we can go ahead and charge this up that way. But I want to see right now if it actually pulls a vacuum on it. So we'll try this, see what happens. While we're doing that, we'll tighten up the hoses. I'll look at comments here in just a sec. Got my big bad Binford set up here. All right, let's go ahead and get this plugged in. See if we can pull a vacuum on it. So let's see what happens here. So you guys remember the tricky part right now is, yeah, we're hooked up to it with the adapters, but we're having trouble actually getting the port that we're hooked up to open up. So this sucked down right away, which tells me that's not actually open. And that sucked down to, wow, super down. Yeah, I don't. I don't believe that's open. So if we try to charge it up, I don't think it's going to suck in anything because I don't believe that it's actually, yeah, it's not. Oh, it moved some there. That's good. Now, if it moved some and actually opened up, we probably lose this vacuum when this pops on here because it's going to have somewhere to go. Let's see. Mark, I don't like this R12 crap, man. It'd be one thing if it was just an adapter, but I've got it to it's turned around some. But I was thinking if it actually opened after I pulled the vacuum on that, that tiny little bit of area, it would have dropped, or would have came back up to regular. Huh? And
But wait a minute. I think you screw them in.
to loosen them?
Yes, I think.
Hmm. I don't know, man.
Is it moving at all?
I almost want to see if I can just get something set. Yeah, something's moving. I don't. Oh, look, it popped up.
That's a plus.
Yeah.
So you screw them in to open them, screw them out to close them.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's see what happens now. Now I shouldn't have to mess with it again.
Until you're done.
It shouldn't matter because that Schrader valve's there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. Tommy boy, I'm working on it, dude. We're trying to, guys. Look, this is so stupid. I'm not familiar with this stuff, guys. I don't do this, work on this kind of crap all the time. But look, right here, guys. This here, no, don't do that. Little jerk. Remember, guys, that's just said Home Alone. Check it out. Look, guys. So it looks like this port here, you need to screw in to actually open it. So when you screw that in, it's going to actually allow us to actually start pulling a vacuum on it. And so I'm not going to worry about the high side because all we need is the low side to do this. So I screwed it in, went ahead and opened up so we can go ahead and do it off. So we shouldn't have to pull it back out because it's going to have nowhere to go with this Schrader valve in here. The old system doesn't have a Schrader valve. This is the valve basically for it. So we shouldn't have to worry about it. Screwed it in, pulling a vacuum, and it's pulling a Mondo vacuum, man. Must be something wrong with my gauge because usually it only goes to like 23. So, all right. Let's let that vacuum for a second. Mr. Mark's checking it out, looking good. I think my kids are starting to call him Uncle Mark. Right, Uncle Mark? Mark's like, yeah, sure, whatever. I was like, yeah, as long as they feed me, right? All right. All right. So let's let that vacuum for a minute. That being said, so I'm not going to worry about the high side, guys. I'm not actually checking anything on it because I haven't opened that valve. I'd have to go ahead and pull the doghouse or try to get it here. And I'm not sure I feel like doing all that. Man, oh, you know what? All right. I was able to get. So that one piece usually has these little covers on it like this. I don't really feel like pulling the doghouse off, Now, when we charge it, I think when you charge it with 134, I think is it half of what it was with 12. All right, let's do the math. Let's go do some math real quick, and then get some that on there. That's pulling a really good vacuum. So hopefully this is like nice and tight, like good and tight. We're gonna charge it with some nice cold 134. I tell you what, I think it's R22 was what's for the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I tell you what, dude, it's cold. My friend, I will definitely fix up your GMC Sierra, man. I'll fix it better than anybody. I'm the greatest. Oh my goodness, I'm the greatest alive. I kind of want to crack loose this high side one so I can see what the pressure is, but I gotta. Oh, you know what? While that's pulling a vacuum, let's do this. I got a dead. We got a dead. What is it, F250 out front? We're gonna go try out. Pow! I call this the life moker. Personally, I like to call it the life maker. Like makes life maker easy, easy life maker. This is great. Check it out. Well, let's go through. I'll show you. I'll let that pull a vacuum for me. I'm gonna go try to. I'm gonna see if the life maker can make our life a little easier. Oh man, crap! I gotta tighten the belts on that too. Dang it! Let's go see if we can jump this real quick. Then we're gonna have to get going. So let's go have a look. Check it out. Come out here out front. Actually, Tommy boy, the life makers sent me that and asked me to try it out, and I said, sure, I'll try it out. So check it out, guys. Got a big bad F250 here, and let's let me grab the what's it called, the iPad, so I can make sure I see myself okay. Hold on. Man, it's gonna be a nice ride home tonight. Is the iPad out here? Huh. I don't know where it went. That's all right. All right. So check this out. Now this thing is dead. Check this out, guys. I'm gonna try to start it here. We got nothing. You guys remember in Rocky? He's talking to Clover Lang. He's like, geez, well, bad, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Well, this thing ain't got nothing. And exactly how much nothing does it have? Let's find out. Let's go ahead and get high quality snap-on multimeter out. Now I'm using this multimeter for a couple reasons. One, I really like it. And two, I want to tell you guys that this one actually, this multimeter from Snap-on comes with 6 months of Netflix for free. I'm just kidding. It doesn't come with Netflix. Looks like it should. Well, let's check out and see. Go ahead. Boop. Put over the bolts. Here's something trying to work in here. I'm just going to set this right here. And let's see how many volts we got here. You ready? Positive. Negative. What do we got? Wow, dude. 6 volts. Well, 5.8 is pretty close to 6, right? So let me have a look. So check this out. 5.7 volts, all right? Wow, not very many. Well, we get out the life moker. which actually makes life easier. So we call it the Easy Life Maker. Boop, get a little handbooks. Let's see how many bolts we got. Ready? I turn it on. I got 54%. All right. 54% on big bad F250. Let's go ahead. It's cool. This has some charge ports on it too. But let's go ahead. Pull this little flap down. Pull this little cute little cover off. And we're live. I'm not making this up, guys. If this doesn't go well, man, it's already out there, right? Boop. Plug that in. 54%. Not much. Not much. Put that on there. Put that there. Oh, making some noises. It's lit up green. I think it's supposed to light up blue when you're ready to start. So I don't know off the top of my head. It says 52 now. I think you want it to go to, oh, it says ready green. So let's go ahead and see if we can fire it up, all right? Cool, let's try it. So let's go ahead and try it out. You guys ready? Oh, didn't go yet. Let's make sure everything's okay. Oh, it says we got 8 volts. All right, let's come back over here. Oh, so it went blue. So check it out. Let's make sure it's ready. Good. 31%. I'll hold the button down. I guess if it's really dead, you go ahead over here, hold the red button down. How does this thing work? I'm gonna figure it out. Let's disconnect for a second here. Try it again, ready? Let's try that again, ready? So turned it on. Put that there. Make sure we get a good bite. Yeah, good healthy bite on it, ready? Good healthy bite. Oh, lit up green. Let's run over here and see if it's gonna work. You guys ready? Radio's on, ready? Oh, look at that, man. Oh, guys, look. My cart just went rolling way over there. Look. There goes my cart. Well, look at man. Things running, dude. No, shut up. Turn off this radio. So yeah, guys, look. Boop, look at that. 1100 RPM thing fired up, dude. Look at that. Now we're a nice 14 volts. All right, let's go ahead and disconnect this. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? Old Life Moker showed up. Turn this back on, ready? Look, now we're charging up. Check it out. Fortunately, there's no Netflix. All right, cool. I just want to show you guys that thing's pretty bad. Works well. I can't make that up. Real life example. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. All right. Let me put the window up on this thing, shut it off, and then oops, lock me out. So unlock. We saw that our life moker was making life easy. You call it the life maker. Easy life maker. Do do do. Get the window up on this bad boy. I ain't making that up, man. Things. Listen to this. Oh yeah. Have you driven a Ford lately? Unfortunately. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can charge up the AC on the on my big bed. Why is this thing starting to irritate me? Let's do this. Let's flip this around. And yeah, Tommy Boy, you know, it's they asked me to try that thing out, and I told them I would. And I said, hey, look, I'm gonna give real life examples. They said, yeah, please do. So that's what I'm doing. Real life example. Hey, this thing really worked. This battery was dead. You guys ever see the movie Repos? If you haven't, you gotta check it out. It's hysterical. But the guy's like, D-A-D, dead. It's like, that spells dad, not dead. All right, let's get this stuff. Oh, yeah. Put this on the, I got my hands full. I don't know how I'm going to carry all this stuff. Let me try to carry all this. I got to go home. I got to go home. You guys remember the movie Jerry Maguire? He's like, my mom's coming. I got to go to bed. I got to go to bed. Oh. Okay, let me put this on here. Let me put this on here. All right, tighten that up. And we'll go boop, boop. This should straighten out. There we go. And plug them back in so they can charge. And then I'll answer any questions you guys have. Well, I'm going to try. I know I've missed a lot tonight. Sorry, guys. And a lot going on, you know. Let's go ahead and shut this. Okay. Oh no, gosh. I lost the life smoker, guys. Oh no, gosh. Man, we're getting really squirrely, guys. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, come on. Okay. All right, Mark, let's try to go ahead and see if it'll charge up. Guess what? Try to tighten the belts up real quick because I gotta, so we can run it. All right. All right. All right. Can you go hang that up, please, and lock it? I got the video. Worked great. Can you lock it? All right, let's go ahead and shut this down for a sec. Shut it. And shut that off. And let's go ahead and hook this up. Then I got to look up real quick how much 134. Oh, man, I don't even see a crap. You know, I wish it had. Oh, there's the iPad. Oh, man, I wish it had a. I guess we'll just have to go by the pressure. So, look, if you don't have the what's it called? If you don't know how much AC Freon is supposed to take, that's okay. You just go by the pressure, okay? So, let's go ahead and man, I kind of wish I would have had the high side thing hooked up now. Dang it. Crap. Just got to go by the low side and see if it feels good in there. So let me go ahead and do 2,000. I am going to ask this. Do you have any idea how much Freon a 1978 Dodge B300 takes? Question mark. And then what's the conversion rate when switching to 134? That's hey Mark, I might need an extra set of hands to tighten this down. I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and get He-Man on this, and then what size was that? I think it was a 19. Man, it's a tight fit, guys. Come on. Oh, there we go. Got a little pryage on here. Come on, give me a little pryage action. I didn't see anything that was like the man. Huh. Hmm. 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 Oh, come on. If I come it this way. Hmm. I was trying to. Wow. Huh. Huh. Snot rocket. Why can't I get it done? Here we go. I'm gonna break the plastic though. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, you all right? You all right? Okay. Hmm. Huh. Oh, figures. I gotta find something to push on to, and then I actually need to order another. I ordered another one of these belts. This one's okay. And I need to. Hmm. Hmm. I don't. I wish it had a, something normal to pry on. I think we should get Big Tasty out.
You do this. Adjustable.
Hold on. No, I think that. Hmm. I wanna. Hmm. I saw enough. Where's Big Tasty? I'm getting Big Tasty. Ah. Mm. Here comes Big Tasty. Oh, Uganda. That sounds nice. Okay. There's Big Tasty. You all right? Getting Big Tasty out. Did it come off its thing? Because it was, huh? Hmm. Nope, that's not tight enough. I'm going to get it tight. Now, why does that? Huh? Huh? Hmm.
You can put a socket on the outside.
Yeah, that socket, it tightens that bolt, but it doesn't, which I did, or I loosened it earlier.
Pushing it down.
I tightened that, loosens and tightens normally, and it didn't. I didn't see a way to. Is that as tight as that goes? I got it. I got it. And I ordered another belt anyways, but I. Uh, hmm. Uh, all right. All right. There's no way that's. It's not. That's tight enough for me. That's definitely not tight enough. I don't think. And then what size was that?
The size of that bolt in the hole. So that should tighten up.
So that bolt was a 22, and you're thinking that it should tighten up, but when I like
Going that way.
so
Going the direction you need to go.
was you think if I loosen that it'll tighten up that way?
No, don't loosen the bolt. Tighten the bolt.
I'm tightening this one right now. I'm saying if I it's there, it's tight.
But that's not hurting it.
Well, I already tightened up the back side of it.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay.
it's so all right. Take that out of there for a sec, and then you're bleeding some. That's what men do. And then, all right, this one here is actually normal because it just has a 1/2 inch drive thing to put in it. So I'm going to put that in. And then I think that was a 15 millimeter.
Need this? You want me to-
No, wait. Oh, yeah, I got to tighten that up too. Dang it. Uh, hmm. All right, come on. I don't know what this thing is looking at. Sure, go over here. All right. I don't know why they wouldn't put, you know, it's so. I just think these are so dumb on these old cars. Like, why wouldn't you put two of the why wouldn't you put an adjustment thing on all of them? Why just the power steering?
Right.
Why? It's stupid. Oh, figures that this one's too long. Jeez. I'm getting irritated. I don't feel like doing this now. I didn't feel like doing this earlier. Come on. Ow, that hurt. There we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, geez, come on, Griffin! I didn't put the damn belt on it yet. Is this it? Pissing me off now. It sucks. All those belts I ordered, only the alternator belt was seems to be correct. There we go. Oh, jeez, come on. Unbelievable. I think that was the one I needed to get. Man. That's I don't have the other size I need out. Man. I'm not enjoying this. Not even a little bit. Yep, that's tight. Get the All right. All right. Okay, come on, get off there. Just get the come on, dude. I'm getting really irritated. And man, I'm getting irritated. Jeez. All right, good. There's that. All right, just get the alternator real quick. And they can't put a nice thing in the alternator. No, this is. We want you to put a big screwdriver in here to tighten it up. That sounds real smart, guy. Okay, Jasper. It's like a 13, I think. Really? All right, let's grab Big Tasty. Show this thing. You want to fight me? You want to fight me? Let's go. Come on. Want to get physical? Let's get physical. Come on. Yep. Pull on it hard. You want to fight me? Come on. Give me what you got. Peckerwood. Come on, Peckerwood. That's how Kevin would say it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you ain't so bad. Ain't so bad, Peckerwood. Oh, figures. Don't give up on him. Come back. We got something else special for this guy. All right. And come on. Get on there. Get on there. There it is. All right. Whew. All right, let's see if it'll take a charge, all right? Oh, I guess we're just gonna do it by the I guess we're just gonna do it by the pressure because I don't see if I can get an answer. Oh, it's almost 9. Dang it! Oh. It can't be that much, not just for the front. 3.5 to 4.5 pounds? Really? That much just for the front? Question mark? I thought that the roof unit took care of the back. Up to 4.5 pounds sounds like a lot. So AI would start with 3.5 to 4.5 pounds of Freon just for the front. There's no rear AC in it. The plumbing is just for the front. All right. That sounds like a lot. We'll put like 40 ounces in. Let's do it. You guys look over here for a second while I look at something. Hey, Jay, what's up? That's right. That's why I was pushing back on AI. All right, now you guys can look and see what we're doing. We're gonna go ahead and fire it up. Turn the AC on. Let's see what happens. All right. 40 ounces. How many pounds is that? 16. Just see. All right. So you said this on pounds. Yep. There we go. All right. Let it rip. Pew! I'm gonna fire it up. So we'll put 2.5 pounds in and then see where our pressure is. That's pretty high right now. See where it equals out at. You got the oh, looks like you already silicone around those. Great. Thank you.
I still get bottom to these.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah, I like that guy that I was chatting with. Where's ooh. Saratoga. It's gonna be great. Feels nice and cold in there with the front unit. Let me get the back the generator work. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see what it feels like inside. Think I'll have another Dubai chocolate. Got these for Father's Day. General Washington, do you have kids, grandkids? She get some Dubai chocolate. Good. I like to eat good time like a little chipmunk. Look, Mario, put it in my mouth like a little chipmunk. Get one on this side. Hey, look, Mario, get one here. Oh, right. Who mouth? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. And we're only at 30. I'm going to put a little bit more in. That's awesome. Here, Mark. Have a Dubai. Have 2 Dubai chocolate. Here, have a Dubai chocolate. I'm going to stick a thermometer in there, see where it's at. All right. Let's stick a thermometer in there and see where it's at while I have a Dubai chocolate. It's so good. Mm. Time to get my Dubai. I'm gonna get another chocolate. I'm gonna get another chocolate. I like it a lot. Mark, that's awesome, isn't it? Oh yeah. Put some more. Guys, we put 3 pounds in. We're less than 30 PSI. This should be right around 30. I don't want to hear those guys crying that say, I don't have a sticker. I don't know how much. Shh, cry quietly. Know how to use your gauges. That's the problem. A lot of these guys nowadays, man, they don't know how the system works. All they know is I hit start of the machine. Any idiot could do that, man. Do you understand what's going on? What's that?
I'll rev it up and you want to say something.
Drop down to 20. I'm gonna put some more in. When Mark was revving it up, this dropped down to about 20. We're gonna put a little bit more in. We can check it again tomorrow during the day. What's making that noise? Well, it needs to be tighter. You agree? You agree? That belt needs to be tighter.
Concur.
That's what I wanted to hear. Watch that number right there, that gauge. What's it at? Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it at 4 and let it go. All right. And then I got a new belt coming tomorrow. Yeah, you can see it's woogly. Yeah, so we get a new belt on tomorrow. Nice, guys. Yes. Let's grab another chocolate. Hey, guys, here's the chocolate. Here you go. You're welcome. I gave them a chocolate too. Um, 53. Sorry, we can lift some out.
Huh?
That's too high. So Well, let's get the let's get the belt on it properly tomorrow. Yeah, because I can see things all over the place. So let's get the belt. And I got a new belt coming for it. So we'll get a new belt on it, and I think that's gonna be fine. All right. Yeah. So I don't think I should have to. I'm going to tighten that up, but I don't think I should have to. That valve. I should be able to take this off. It shouldn't go anywhere. Let's find out. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and yeah. Oh, that belt's gonna drive me crazy. So we'll get that tightened up tomorrow with the new one. Oh. Yeah, there. Where did I put the caps for? I don't think that's the new ones. Are they over here? Oh, is this it?
No. Oh, that's the new one here.
All right. So put that there. Put this here. All right. So it's going right now because that belt is not as tight as it needs to be. So we have a new one coming. We'll put that on tomorrow. Yeah. I think that's it. Any questions, guys? These Dubai chocolates are good. What you looking for, Mark?
Your factory caps I took off.
They're right here. I just saw them. Oh, wait. Maybe they're right here. Here they are.
I mean, I put them in one of your trays.
There they are. All right, guys. All right, guys. That's it. Man, damn, I'm good. And so is Mark. Simple conversion on that. You don't gotta go get all crazy with it. I think we got those adapters for, I think it was like $14 on Amazon. Man, this thing's coming along really sweet. Super stoked about it. If you haven't checked it out lately, let me give you a little look. And that Dubai chocolate is, I don't care what you say, it's super good. Check it out, man. Look at these black. Got the black wheels, dude. Look at this bad boy. Let me get this straightened out. Ooh, look at those bad wheels. Ow. Boop. Looking good. Get trucking, son. It's got a big block 440, dude. And it's like David Lee Roth. It's got no time to mess around. Bump, bump. Look at my big bad toolbox. Right there. Ooh. I'm hitting stuff. Ooh, that's nice. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to touch up these wheels real quick before I leave. You got a question, let me know. I'll try to answer it real quick. And okay. Guess that's it. So if you got a question, let me know. I'm gonna touch those up real quick, Mark, and then I'm gonna go. We can just pull it out in the morning. And you just got to get the bottom of those. Is that right? Nice, nice. Thank you. Man, it's coming along really nice. Oh, you know, I need to touch up the that other wheel too. Woo, big bad. The big Bad-Ashebago. Woo! All right, man. Thing's bad. Dubai chocolate for you. Anything else? All right, guess that's it. Guys, have a good night. See you later. Have a good night. Thanks.